are you doing here? Welcome back. Get unpacked and take out your snack. Are you ready to rock? That's what I thought. Okay, good. Ready to roll. So today, we're going to be finishing up with some of our poetry. Today is Friday. And the poem we're finishing up with today is called Gray Goose. Have you ever heard of an animal called gray goose? Well, you probably don't have a gray goose inside your home, but they are found lots of times at the parks. And this story, Gray Goose, was written by an author by the name of Julie Larios. Julie Larios is the author. She wrote the words of this rhyming poem. And there's a special kind of goose. It's not a Canadian goose. It's not a swan. It's I think it's called an aster, an alder, something like that. And that's what they refer to as a gray goose. The main character in this poem is called Gray Mama Goose. Now, you don't mess with the Gray Mama Goose, all right? She rules everybody. They're all listening to her. They're following her. If they get a little bit out of the way, she'll say, hey, come on, get in line. You got to follow me. So I did put 2 videos of a real gray goose. And they're, like I said, most of these videos are very short, only about a minute or 2. But the one gray goose video, I have to tell you, this goose, and you can try to beat him or her, the goose at the end, towards the end, he takes his one foot and he stands just on his one foot and he's just like kind of hanging out there for a little while. See if you can stand on your foot for longer than him. It's not going to be easy, but definitely give it a try. And then the other gray goose is a couple really cute geese. Geese, you don't say gooses, there's no such word. So it's I want to warn you, it's already plural. Okay, it's an irregular plural. So geese, it's not already plural. What am I saying? It's like salmon and children, and shrimp. But goose is one. Geese is a group. Okay? So this is about one goose called the gray goose. Gray Mama Goose, in a tizzy. That means that she's having a fit. Honk, honk, honking herself dizzy. Well, you see, the mother goose, they must walk around with some type of horn, honking some. Maybe those are horns in the thing. Oh, no. Geese honk is the sound. Sometimes you go to a park and you get real close to some geese, not too close, and they go quack, 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 quack. Oh, 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 oh. Well, you'll also hear honking. Okay, swans do it. Different types of Canadian geese do it. And I have on the video, you'll see that type of honking. Okay, that's what they call it, honking. And it says, Gray Mama Goose in a tizzy. Honk, honk, honking herself dizzy. Can't find her gooseling. It's almost like we learned about eagles, and the baby eagles are called eaglets. Piggy has piglets. Well, a goose has gooseling. Okay? A duck has ling. Duckling. Good. So she's honking and running, webbing, feet slapping, all wild waddle. So she's going wild. She's running all around. She's searching. And what is she looking for? It doesn't tell us. She's in the grass. She's splashing around in the water. She's in a tizzy, meaning she's like really like starting to get worried. She's honking. She's making noises to try to call. Maybe she's looking for someone in her family. Oh, she can't find her gooseling. So one of the babies is lost. Not that big of a deal, because she can walk around, but we also learned about animals that eat other animals. So it is a big deal. Because if there's some type of raccoon that's looking for dinner, he could find the gooseling, and that's not good. So the mama goose has to make sure that that baby's safe. And one of the ways to do that is to use her eyes and observe and look all around. And when she notices trouble, like the gooseling's not near, oh boy, she better find it before another animal finds it. She's honking and running, web feet slapping, all wild waddle. Her feathers a muddle. Oh, so they're muddy and they're all twisted and messed up because she's just been searching so hard for something, for her gooseling, her baby. Splashing through puddles. Well, her feathers were a muddle, splashing through puddle. Those are two rhyming words. Muddle, puddle. All right, we're finding them now. Webbed feet slapping, all wild waddle. Her feathers are muddle, splashing through puddles. Wings flapping. Okay, so we have slapping, flapping. That rhymes. The ending sounds. Ah, there's a gold baby, all fuzzy, with his soft down fur, napping. So why? Now let's take a look. You see the mother. She's going quite wild over here. Look at her. She's over there flapping and calling and flapping and calling. But guess what? That baby the whole time napping in a log, having a good old time. All right. I love how silly the mother is and how cute the baby is. I read that the mother goose honks until she's dizzy. The baby is gold and fuzzy. So just like a baby chick, a chicken that has a baby chick, or a duck that has a baby duckling, the baby goose is very fuzzy, and he's not a whitish color, he's a goldish color. So you can see him hiding in that log there. So how you're reading this poem has to do with how the mother feels and how she's acting. You know, she's kind of like looking very quickly because she's starting to get worried. And then it talks about comparing the reason that the person that wrote this. Well, we're talking all about what we love about the goose and her baby and how these animals behave. That was one of our vocabulary words, behave, and how they express it. Well, the mother was expressing worry when she was looking all over in a tizzy. And quack, 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 honk, 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 honk. Whatever she was doing, honking. And she was expressing, and her behavior was kind of wild. She was running all around looking for the baby. I was at Sesame Place once. It's like Sesame Street's home. And I came out of the bathroom, and I was waiting for my son to come out of the bathroom, and he didn't come out. Well, I can't explain to you how much worry I had, and just the looking around and the wondering where they are. And if you're an animal in the wild, it's a very scary feeling. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. So you want to always be in charge and make sure that you're making these babies safe, because they don't know any better. They can't help themselves become safe. So there you have it. But I love this goose and her little baby. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to read the poem one more time to give you a feel of how the poem should be read. But you can very carefully, very gently read this through, and we'll see. Gray mama goose in a tizzy, honk, honk, honking herself dizzy. Can't find her gooseling. She's honking and running. Webbed feet slapping, all wild waddle. Her feathers a muddle, splashing through puddles, wings flapping. Ah, where is he? Ah, there's her gold baby, all fuzz napping. So when the author wrote the words in the beginning about the mother being worried and getting a little bit worked up and wild, you would read that with a worry. Oh, Grandmama Goose in a tizzy. Okay? And then when you get to the part where she sees it and everything gets calm and everybody feels better, they take a deep breath, they smell the flowers, and they blow out the candles. And that helps think about their breathing and their calming. And then, there goes the gold baby, all fuzz, napping. Everything's going to be okay because the baby is safe. And there was really nothing to worry about to begin with. I hope you guys have a really super weekend. Next week, we're going to say bye-bye to Unit 2. I'm going to say hello to Unit 3. So there's some new, fresh, interesting stories. And I think we're going to walk away from this whole poetry thing. So we get some new, fresh ideas and some different things happening. So I hope you enjoy it a lot. And on that note, have a super weekend. Don't forget to spend time with your family. Do something nice. Say things to your family like, what can I do to help around the house? Or, could you sit with me? You know, saying something like that can communicate a message to your parents that may be very busy working from home or getting dinner ready, then getting you guys ready for bedtime and all this other stuff. And just by saying something like, hey, can you sit with me for a couple minutes, watch this show? You know, just that togetherness, really important. And it's a great way to show, the continuity, the connection that you have with the people who care about you the most. On that note, have a super weekend. I'll see you next time. It's Friday. And have a happy, happy Friday, will you?